What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Lee TV, back again with another video. I know it's been a while since I've been on this channel. It's been about 4 or 5 months. I know it has been quite some time, and I wanted to come back to update you guys, to let you know what's going on with Chris Lee TV, the brand, and my trucking company. I had a lot of videos last year that kind of showed that I was having difficulties with the truck that I had. And that never stopped. So as you can see by the title, we're about to get into another failed lease. So if you guys don't know, I was at Blair Logistics based out of Birmingham, Alabama. They were doing I was doing flatbed. And it was a pretty good company. Like I said, I came from, or if you watch my channel, you know, I came from Jordan. That's my first flatbed company. Then I went to Blair Logistics out of Birmingham, Alabama. It was a pretty easy, you know, transition. With me already having flatbed knowledge. I know you are going to ask questions about both those companies. Go ahead and, you know, flood the comments with questions about flatbed. That's cool. I'll answer them. So I leased a 2017 Freightliner Cascadia through Blair. And I did that for a little over a year. I had multiple issues with the truck ever since I leased it, like within the first couple months. The truck had to go in the shop. I was stranded in like Mississippi or somewhere. I forget the first time where I was, but like the second time I was broken down, I was in Arizona and I was broken down for about a month. That was back in like October. No, it had to be September because my daughter was born at the end of September. So it was like end of October to the end of September. The truck was broke down out in Arizona. And I was out there for like, you know what I'm saying, the entire time, living off of a credit card in a hotel room. All that information is on my TikTok. So those were some of the issues I had with the truck. Fuel injectors and other things had went out. The bearings on the wheels had issues with those. So like it was always something, like it was constant work, constant repairs and things like that, which comes with trucking. That's part of trucking. So I'm not complaining about it, but you can only take so many blows. So this last one, the transmission had been slipping in the past couple months. The transmission had been slipping in the truck. So what I was able to notice, like with it slipping, was like when I would like first wake up to get the day going, like I would have trouble getting from like 11th gear into 12, like getting on the highway and things like that. So it would just like be stuck in 11th or, you know, 11th gear for like some time going down the highway until it like will finally warm up and get over to the 12th gear. Even if I like, even if I idled during the night and the truck was on, or if the truck was off or whatever, it was something I couldn't figure out. So then it started like in the end of last year, end of 2022, around like October, it started not being able to pull and go into like 9th gear while like I was driving on the highway. So that really alarmed me. And I knew that I would have to put the truck in the shop sooner than later. So with me like having the knowledge of, hey, I was stranded in Arizona for a month, and it took, you know what I'm saying, it took like a lot of money, like thousands of dollars for me to like support myself and still support my household without even earning any type of income. It took thousands of dollars for me to continue doing that. So I was like, well, while I'm home on home time, I'll go ahead and put the truck in the shop. And I did that back in November of 2022. I put the truck in the shop. I took it to a Premier Truck Group out in Dallas by the TA. That was like one of the closest ones that I could figure out, you know what I'm saying? It was still pretty far away from where I live, but it was close enough to where, you know, I could get home and still manage things, right? So I put the truck in the shop. It was in the shop for about 2 months. So 2 months, that's about 8 paychecks. That's a lot of money I'm missing out on. Even though it was kind of slowing down, like during the like Q4 of last year, like trucking kind of slowed down, especially for flatbed. You know, it's still like income that I missed out on, right? So they put in a new transmission. I needed a new grill, a new fuel gauge. I forgot like the fuel gauge, like it wasn't reading. So I was like, you know, spending money, you know, on the fuel gauge, because like it would tell me that it was half a tank, and then I wake up and like I'll forget, and I'd be like, okay, I know I just filled this truck up. So it needed a new fuel gauge, a new clutch. That was all like around $8,000. So it took the Freightliner, like, you know what I'm saying, with the holidays and things being around the corner. I put it in November. I don't think they started it until like either around Christmas or like after Christmas. Like, so into like the new year, I guess when they like actually touched the truck. It was there for weeks before they even touched it. So when they finally touched it, they pulled apart the transmission. They had seen some other things that they had to fix in there. One being the clutch. So when they put it all back together, they did a road test. When they did the road test, they said it lit up like a Christmas tree. All of the lights on the dash came on, and they had to put it back in the shop, run some more diagnostic tests on it, and they figured out that the ABS sensor had melted. The drive wheel bearings were also needing replacement. So that was another like $4,000 right there. So now we're at what, from $8,000 to $12,000, like $12,500. And then also on top of that, me being in the hole now with that, the truck notes, like the insurance on the truck, all that stuff is piling up for 4, 8, you know what I'm saying, whatever, how long, 2 months worth of truck notes and insurance and all the other fees, which weren't a whole lot, but it is kind of a whole lot when, you know, you have already a $12,000 hole you have to get out of. And, you know, it's like just stuff piling up, and it gets kind of heavy. So with all that, right, I think it came out to what, like $18,000, almost $20,000, with the truck being in the shop, 12,000, like having like, that's what the quote said, like $12,000, like 12.5. And then with, like I said, the truck note, the insurance, all the other stuff, all the other fees attached to the truck, that's like another $6,000, right? So that's almost 20 grand, with me being out of the truck for 2 months. I had been in the truck like for about a little over a year, I believe. So I paid down like $10,000 off of what I owed on the truck. And this was putting that right back on the truck. So I think it was like $59,000 is what was owed on the truck. Plus, you know what I'm saying, this extra almost $20,000 with the note and everything like that. So what is that? Like $79,000, like almost $80,000. That's more than I leased the truck for. I think I leased the truck at like 60. So, you know what I'm saying, with me getting the truck down, it kind of like the numbers weren't adding up. So I think I just said I leased the truck at 60. I got it down to 50. So it was probably closer to 70, right? If we're doing like the math correctly. But that's still more than like $10,000 more than I leased the truck for. And like I said, I already like kind of been in the hole, like $10,000 when that incident happened in Arizona. So I had seen what it was like trying to get out of the hole, trying to, you know what I'm saying, hustle up, and how long it took to get back in the green with this truck. And I seen what those checks look like, and I've already had that experience. So I was kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of on the fence about getting back in the truck. And, you know, just, I was ready to move on and find something to where I didn't have to keep paying and like, you know what I'm saying, just throwing like pennies in a bucket. I felt like it's what I would have been doing. Unfortunately enough, I did have like a back injury. I was like, I don't know what I did. I was playing with my daughter or something like that. And like I had a pinch in my lower back, and like it pretty much immobilized like kind of my whole body, like, you know what I'm saying, to where I can't, like, it was hard to bend, hard to do anything but lay down flat. Like I can feel the pain right now in my lower back while making this video. And that happened like about a week ago. So they finished the truck and all that stuff. And I was, you know what I'm saying? They were telling me, you know, green light, finally we have the truck done. And then I have this injury, right? And now it's like, okay, well, with the line of work that I do, there's no way I can go back out there and, you know, keep throwing tarps, keep throwing chains, keep throwing straps, and ride down, you know what I'm saying, especially Highway 10 and 20, like riding down highways like that. Hang on, let me get my charger. Riding down the highways like that to let's see, I'll unplug that and plug this in. You know, to make money. And 1 second. So I had to pretty much, like, you know what I'm saying, make a decision. And now, you know what I'm saying, I have to deal with this back issue. They put me on some medication, like some steroids and some muscle relaxers and things like that. That was another thing that kind of scared me too, was like if they drug test me, but I wanted to make sure like none of that was an issue. Like, so I told them I wasn't gonna be able to come back to the truck. So I think they're sending someone out to recover the truck, recover the trailer. I have an appointment with a chiropractor Monday. I'll let you guys know how that goes. It was just kind of like really unfortunate, but you know, we're gonna push on. We're gonna make sure that, you know, we stay on top of these things. Like, I don't know. I like 2022. I think I started off really good with like working out and stretching and doing stuff like that. And I think I kind of like got into like a I don't know, just a weird space where I think I'll probably make another video about like kind of why I think I fell off of making content. But I think I got in like a weird space and like I just wasn't really motivated to do a whole lot of stuff. But like I said, I'll talk about that another time. I want to finish this video up. So I told them they'd have to recover the truck, not because I was in the hole, but I had the back injury and they wouldn't allow me to return to the truck at the current moment. And like, not until I like really figure out kind of what's going on and like why I'm getting like these weird pinches and weird like pains in my back. So I don't think this necessarily means that I'm leaving the trucking industry. I just have to kind of put it on like the back burner until I figure like I can understand like what's going on with my back and see what like the professionals say, because I just know like performing like the tasks of a truck driver, you know, you use a lot of you know, your back muscles, use a lot of things that have effect with your back. Like I think a lot of drivers actually do come and like get cases of sciatica. I haven't really researched it. I just know like it's a back issue. Slip disc, like different things happen while you're out there on the road. I didn't really kind of think about all that kind of stuff until now, but those are issues that drivers do face. So I'll do some more research and like kind of see like what actually like affects, like, you know what I'm saying, the effects of being a truck driver and like back issues, like how those correlate. And I guess we'll talk about that. But in the meantime, look forward to new videos, more content, and updates, because I'm back, you know, literally. I'm gonna be back making content for YouTube. But right now, that's kind of all I got in me. I'm starting to feel like, you know what I'm saying, just things going on. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you're new to my channel, I talk about my journey as a truck driver, being vegan, fatherhood, and financial independence. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. It's your boy Chris Lee TV. Deuces.